Juan.
Juan.
I got a shiny.
Juan.
You've got another shiny.
I got a shiny.
Stop it.
This is both awesome and makes me envious. Like I'm happy. I'm like, I caught a Dynamax for the first time in a long time because I beat a gym all by myself, and this kid's just like, look at me, my shinies. I got all the shinies. Hey everybody, welcome to the show about Pokemon. No, that is incorrect. You have in fact found the Bros in Arms podcast here on twitch.tv/Bros in Arms podcast, episode number 234. 234. 234. On this 25th tree on this 25th day of March in the year of our Lord 2026. Joining me as always, my two favorite brothers, same mother and father, Patrick, Alex, Shelman. Hello, good evening, salutations.
Greetings.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
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 Hi. That's probably really annoying for someone listening to this. I'm sorry to whoever is listening to this on headphones. I apologize.
Yeah, Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts,
wherever you get
Amazon
your
Music.
wonderful podcast from, you can in fact find the Bros in Arms podcast.
I have listened to quite a few, and I have rated them.
Oh, look at you, buddy.
Oh man.
Okay, what speed did you listen to us?
Normal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bless your
I
heart.
ran out of books to listen to, so I listened to us on the way into work.
I've gone back, gentlemen. I've gone back. I'm going through DCC again.
Yeah. Once you do it for the fourth time, you're just like, yeah, okay, I'll start it again.
This is my second time. It's fun listening to it the second time. This is my second time around listening to it and catching things that I didn't catch the first time I listened.
Yeah, I imagine.
Like some of the foreshadowing and other little bits and bobs that you're like, oh man, wow, like go Matt Dinniman. You definitely plopped a little Easter egg there, and we didn't catch it, or I didn't at least. And no, I've been appreciating that.
I did.
So, how much of his series do you think he's crowdsourced?
I don't know.
That's a good question. I've come to the understanding he definitely does a lot of it. The biggest piece, and Patrick, have you finished book 3 yet? Are you?
Yes, I'm in Feral Gods.
Okay, yeah. That's book. That's a good one. That one's
That's
fun.
a good one.
All right.
He just took out the nursery rhyme Goose.
Yeah. With the garbage disposal.
With the garbage disposal.
Yeah.
Like, am I? Is it really this easy? Am I? But you know what?
Oh my goodness! Yeah,
the switch is right there.
It's a. No, that's such a good fight. That book, I can't wait. Like Patrick, I'm listening to it right now too. Re-listening to it, and after they finish the air quadrant, some of the things that happen next, it really starts to go off the rails, and it's like, this is not in a bad way. This is fun.
Okay, all right.
He's shifting from "you will not break me" to "I will break you all."
I will break you all,
Yeah.
and it gets silly.
Yeah.
But no, where was I going with this?
I don't know. Squirrel.
Book 3. No, we were talking about
Book 3.
Book 3.
Got it.
Squirrel.
With you.
Is that Phil?
Yeah.
Portuo.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
What's
is
up, buddy?
my boy. Hey, Philip.
What up, dude?
Hi, bud.
Hold on.
Beep.
I'll send you the good ones because the good ones are awesome.
The good ones are awesome. I agree. Yeah.
But so
Yeah.
book 3 is oh, nice. Very cool. Phil's playing D&D right
thanks,
now.
Bud.
Love it.
Are you playing or are you DMing?
He's multitasking.
He is multitasking.
Playing.
Oh.
Nice.
I love it.
Nice.
You have to send us your character sheet. because I always enjoy that.
Love
I will tear it apart.
But no, okay, of course you will, jerk.
What?
So apparently the cookbook was a crowdsourced item. He put out a bunch of ideas of like, or he was looking like, what should I, what items should he get? And his Patreons were like, this is awesome. Like, totally go for the cookbook. And you saw how useful the cookbook was through book 3.
Yeah.
It becomes such an integral part of the story going forward. And I'm not going to ruin it for you. I want you to enjoy it. But I can't wait as you get through the next few books and some of the things that happen and how the cookbook plays a role in that is just so it's like there is no way that this is just coming off the top of your head. Like, well, I had this item that my fans were like, you should totally use this in the book, and then it becomes the title of the book, which then turns into a huge part of the storyline.
Right.
I don't know, like.
He's got a quick mind, man. If that's the case, he's got a really quick mind.
It's incredible, and and going back and looking. So he's writing, DCC. He's writing Dungeon Crawler Carl. Bounce House, I think, is another series that he's working on, and then I think he might even have a third series that he's writing as well at the same time. But I know for a fact he's writing at least 2 different series at once, and bouncing between the 2. And God bless it. It is so nice to be reading an author that is putting out, like, again,
content.
Book 8 is due out this year. It's coming out in May. And I have no doubt he's probably already working on the next book, or he's got ideas and he's starting to bounce ideas off his Patreon. So it's just really refreshing to not only get a series that's really fun to read, but to be able to look forward to know that the next book is on its way. I'm talking about you, Pat Rothfuss, if you didn't know. You jerk. Mister, I've taken 10 years and still haven't written a new book yet. Just so you know. I'm sorry.
The dragons are coming, dude.
Yeah, you too there, Mr. Martin, and I read your last book when I was a sergeant. That was over 10 years ago. I'm about to retire from the Marine Corps, and you still haven't finished your series.
Tell him.
Yes. Thank you, Philip. We're on the same page.
He knows. Yep, he knows.
Yes, I will call you out, sir.
Philip, seriously, you need to try Carl.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You need to try it, man.
Have you
Dungeon
heard?
Crawler Carl.
It's a fun run.
Yeah, it's funny, too, since he's playing D&D as we speak. It's a lit RPG. It's got D&D elements to it, which is a lot of fun for anyone that's played.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is not family friendly.
No. This is not a family channel book.
It is
Don't
not
read
a
it to
family
your
channel.
kids.
No.
Do not read it to your children.
Stop it.
Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
The main protagonist is a former coastie, and he talks like a sailor, and I'll leave it at that.
He talks like me when you and I are by ourselves.
He narrates like a sailor, and for all intents and purposes. But the series is very good. It's really funny. the things that he gets. One of the people who's playing right now has read it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Add it to your.
Your queue.
Honestly, what's great about that one again is it's one of those like the book. Have you, Patrick? Have either of you guys read them yet?
Yes.
I haven't read
Alex,
a physical copy, no.
So I have them on Kindle.
Nice.
And I've started reading them as well. It's not high on, like I read a little bit of it. It's not high on my priority. I'm still focused on when I'm reading right now. It's like
The
when we
Wheel
go-
of Time.
We are reading Wheel of Time. I am
Finish the Wheel of Time.
I am going to finish the Wheel of Time.
You've been
in the
reading
next-
that since we started this podcast.
No, I have not.
5 years ago?
Yes.
Has it been that long? No.
Yes.
Yes.
No, really?
I will pull up references if you'd like.
Oh man, I believe you then.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, no, I will.
As you should.
As you should. That is the goal, is to get through those books.
Okay.
You have read in 5 years what I read in a week.
Yes, I know there, Mister. I read faster than everybody. Mister, I don't read that fast anymore.
I had to switch to audiobooks to slow down.
Yeah.
Someone else reads to me now.
While he does other things.
Mm-hmm.
He does other things.
He's played Pokemon.
Got to keep that mind sharp.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, it's funny trying to read Pokemon as it's going on the Switch, as well as listening to Dungeon Crawler Carl,
Oh
as well
my.
as trying to spin and catch Pokemon on my phone.
You're
Gentlemen, I don't know what I'm going to do when I retire. Like, if I have to stop, holy
going to start using your
crap.
feet.
Something's going to break.
Yeah, you're going to start using your feet.
Something's going to happen. I don't know. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing the Legacy Outposts hat tonight for a very specific reason.
Yes.
Gentlemen,
Legacy
I'm going back
Outpost?
to Canada.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, Canada.
Yep.
Oh,
So
Canada.
the core group, instead of going every 2 years, has now decided they're going this year.
What?
And guess who's on the roster now?
Wow. You going to go find that muskie again?
I'm hoping so. I'm literally putting together a tackle box that is just chatterbaits.
When
just
do you go?
to catch another one.
Like end of August.
Okay, cool. So,
So we're a couple
5 months?
Yeah. So we're supposed to fly in. We're supposed to check into the outpost on the 21st, right, and then fly out to the cabin on the 22nd. There's an issue with that though, is you don't just show up and hope you got all the gear that you want and just go and try and figure it out.
right.
Because you're staying somewhere remote for 5 days. There's nothing out there. You can't be like, well, the fish obviously aren't hitting this, so I need to go and find something else. Well, there's nothing else on the island. That's all you got. So usually what ends up happening is we'll fly in on like the 19th, and then we'll drive up from there and then cross the border on the 20th. And then we'll stay somewhere like the 20th and the 21st. And then we'll get up and we'll go meet the plane on the 22nd and then go do that. I hesitate to say this, but there's a possibility of inviting extra people.
Oh, cool.
You guys are the extra people.
Heck yeah.
So I was told it is not guaranteed because they're still waiting on some of the other guys to roger up and be like, yeah, we're going to go. So I cannot say without a shadow of a doubt, yes, I can go ahead and do that, but it is a possibility. Yeah,
A little bit, but
Tell me when.
not as
it's
Tell me when and
Yeah.
where. And yeah.
I'll keep trying. I'll see what kind of information I can get.
Okay.
But I don't know. And all these Microsoft guys, they're kind of wishy washy a little bit.
Microsoft is
which is-
wishy-washy?
Weird. It's weird,
what are the odds?
But they plan for every 2 years, and back-to-back years is kind of weird for them. So some of them may be like meh, some of them might be like, dude, why are we not there now?
Ah, got it.
So I don't know.
You got these and those.
Yeah,
Got it.
but I've been told to reach out for a potential, maybe. I don't know. Regardless, though,
Present.
At some point, we seriously need to go up there.
Okay.
Like, we need to get a group of 4 and just go. So, I know I retire soon.
Is untwisted.
Greg retires soon, and yeah, we need to make a trip because guys, like this place it's fantastic.
Well, and they got Canadian Sasquatch.
They do have well, we're not going to be on the island with Canadian Sasquatch this time.
Oh, boo.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad about that. I don't get to see Kevin every morning when I step outside to go pee off the porch. So.
Hi, Goose.
Hi. Well, he fosters ducks out there. Like there's a whole bunch of ducks that hang out on his island.
Got it.
So they own 2 outposts. So for anybody that's looking for something, if you want to go and fish really nice, like unpressured waters up in Canada, Legacy Outposts. They operate out of Sioux Lookout up in Ontario. And all of their prices are in Canadian. So as of right now, the Canadian dollar is, well, the American dollar is worth about Canadian dollar is worth about 75% of an American dollar. So whatever prices they have up there, multiply it by 0.75, and that's what you're going to pay.
Math.
Yeah. So
Marines,
realistically,
Marines don't math.
Marines don't math. Realistically,
Well,
you can get a really, really good deal on a 5-day stay at the Outpost for like $1,500.
What?
Depending on the size of your group. Now, if you go up and you make sure that all of your gear's ready, you do all that testing stuff, it might cost you like another $500 to go and stay at a different lodge and utilize their boats and go out and do all of that.
Right.
You can get a guide from certain places, and they will literally charge you like $250 Canadian for an all-day thing. Like you meet the guy at 7 in the morning, and you get to fish until 5 in the afternoon. And this dude will take you out. He'll take you wherever you want to go. You'll go and target whatever species you want to target. He has, live bait on the boat. He has a fish finder, so you can just go. And at lunch, one of the things you guys will do is you'll go out and you'll target walleye. So you're able to get 6 walleye between the 3 of you, and you can go out and he'll make a shore lunch for you. Shore lunch is an experience, gentlemen. It's an experience. He has a giant cast iron pot in the front of the boat, and literally you stop at one of the places on the lake, and it's got a fire pit, and he makes a fire there. He gets the cast iron hot. He deep fries your fish. He makes potatoes and onions like on the cast iron, and then you guys sit there and you have a grand old time having a shore lunch. It's great.
I love it.
You need to bring your own drinks though, so that includes water. But otherwise, like, that's it. It's a fantastic time. And then you go out in the afternoon after you get done having a great lunch and get to go and fish and do whatever you want to do. Seriously, check them out. Legacy Outpost. They're always booking. I think they're booked up for this year now. But even if you go in like September, I caught 2 muskie on the last trip in September. So bring a chatterbait. You're good to go. Yeah.
Yeah, you did. What'd you call it? Legacy Outfitters?
Legacy Outpost.
Wow.
Yeah. I would Google it because they have their rates listed right up on their website.
Cool.
I'll send you. There's the link.
Yep. The more people you bring, the less expensive it is. But realistically, the cabins fit about 6 people comfortably. Right? Well, otherwise, you're going to be sleeping on a cot in the middle of the living room. So they have 3 bedrooms and 2 like full-size beds in each bedroom. I think one of them technically has 3 beds in it. One has 2 fulls and a bunk bed. But yeah, there is all sorts of good stuff to go with it.
That's a nice opening picture right there with the water plane.
Yeah, those are the float planes. So you get on the dock at like 6 in the morning. They load all of your stuff onto a scale so they can see, you know, how heavy everything is, and depending on how many trips they need to take. And then everybody in the plane also stands on the scale. So that's good and fun. And they're like, okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna take, you know, the sea otter and the sea beaver. You know, the beaver's like this little like 3-seater, so it has enough room for the guy who's flying the plane, someone to sit in front, and somebody to sit in the back, and they just load all the gear into the beaver, and then everyone else gets into the otter with anything that doesn't fit in the beaver, and they just fly out.
Nice.
So it's pretty cool. But the guy who runs it, Greg, you're gonna love his name. His name is Jody.
Oh, Jody.
Yep, old
Canadian
Jody.
Jody.
Yep, Jody runs it with his wife and his daughter Emily. His daughter Emily is the load master, so she makes sure that, you know, all the outposts are fitted with what they need. You know, it's just it's a really cool family-run operation. They used to own one of the lodges, and they were like, you know what, this kind of sucks. So they sold the lodge, and then they just run 2 of the outposts that they owned. They used to have 4 outposts. They sold 2 of the outposts and the lodge, and then just run a little charter business for the 2 outposts that they still own. All sorts of stuff. You can go out there. If you want to go out and target smallmouth, you can go out and target smallmouth. If you just want to be like, dude, I want to see, you know, how big of a pike I can catch, go out and target pike.
That's cool.
But the mark of glory for going out there is muskie. You know, how many muskie can I catch? How big of a muskie can I catch?
Right.
And they do a master angler program. So essentially, if your fish, depending on the species, is over a certain size, you get a master angler patch for catching it and then releasing it. It's a very, very like protected fishery, but it's only protected because, you know, people do what they're supposed to do and, you know, take care of the fish that are out there.
Sure.
Can't find my patch. But they have, you know, programs where you go, okay, yeah, you know, I was out there and I caught, you know, a fish this big. You know, here's the picture, and here's the guy that was in the boat with me. So both of you guys signed the witness statement that says, you know, this is how big it was.
Nice.
And you get your master angler depending on how big it was. It's
That's cool.
So, yeah. But it's like I said, it's up in the air. I don't know who all is going. I know I'm in. But if I can't get you guys on this trip, we seriously have to go.
Okay.
Like it needs to happen. You know, I know all the logistics now, and after this next one, I'll be able to have gone to both outposts that are out there. So we have the ability to, you know, pick and choose which outpost we want to go to. You know, if it's going to be the 3 of us and Philip, that'd be pretty great. You're welcome, Philip. You're in the chat, so hey, fishing.
Hey.
Hey. I know it's not Japan, but dude,
It's Canada.
it is absolutely. It's Canada, and it is absolutely fantastic.
Don't make me sing again.
Yep, I won't.
Thank you.
But it's seriously, it's an experience. And even if you go out there and you just catch pike, you know, the pike get massive. And the mark of honor for one of those things is catching one above 40 inches. 40. Yeah, there's some big pike out there.
Love it.
In order to qualify for Master Angler, I think you have to catch one above 33.
Okay.
So, yeah. In order to get Master Angler for a muskie, it has to be more than 44. So, both of mine qualified.
That's still a really big fish.
Dude, my muskie, the first one, was over 4 feet long. Yeah. They get big out there.
That's so wild.
When you put it like that, sir.
Yeah.
When you pull
Yeah.
out a 4-foot fish.
And you're
see
just like, how did I catch this? I don't know. I thought I snagged a log. Yeah,
You did.
I did.
It just has gills.
And then master angler for a smallmouth is 19. So I was able to catch 2 of those. So I have all the master angler patches that they have except for lake trout. And kind of feel like this trip needs to be, I'm going to find me a lake trout. But we'll see. I don't know.
love it. I love it. I think it's great.
I'm going to go with the same goals that I had last time. I want
Mhm.
to catch a pike over 30. I want to beat my personal best for smallmouth, and I'd like to see a muskie.
See a muskie.
I'd like to see one.
Okay.
They're known as the fish of 10,000 casts for a reason, gentlemen.
Hmm.
It just took me 2.
Stop it.
So, but the outpost that we're going to is the northernmost one, so we're expecting more frigid temperatures even in August. And it has the place that we stayed the first time was called Kekabeka.
Bless you.
And it has, thank you. It has 3 cabins on it, right? So it has the 2 cabins for guests that have 2 6-person, rooms essentially. It has 3 2-people rooms. And then it also has the caretaker's cabin. So Kevin lives out there, Canadian Sasquatch.
Nice.
If you haven't heard me talk about Canadian Sasquatch, that dude is awesome. I highly recommend talking to him. And if you get an opportunity, convince Jody that you need to take Canadian Sasquatch out, and he's going to be your guide for the day. That dude is normally a moose and bear hunter. So he just knows the water because he lives out there most of the year.
Sure.
And he uses the water as a way to get food. Like he goes out and he catches his 4 walleye a day. And that's it. So, dude's amazing.
It's incredible.
Like, he's absolutely awesome. He partakes in some, what's up, Pop? He partakes in some substances that you probably should not be around him when he partakes in them.
Okay.
But otherwise, fantastic dude. But the
Squatch.
other island literally just has 1 6-person cabin. And for some reason, they're like, oh yeah, you can fit 10 people in this thing. I still don't know how.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you'll fit. One of you sleeps on the porch.
Well-
2 of you sleep on the bench.
There's 2 couches, so you could have 2 people on couches. You can have 6 people in the rooms. One of them might have a bunk bed, so there's 7. So that means you have 9. So you have 1 guy that might be sleeping on a cot. I don't know how they get the cot up there or what, but yeah, you got it. So, but Keck is completely like wide open. Like everything is all, like open stretches of water. So you can go and, fish the shorelines or go and fish wherever you want to fish. But Pickerel Narrows, which is the other one, they have a whole bunch of like interconnecting waterways up there. So there's a whole bunch of, like canals and streams and stuff. So you can get these little like 16-foot John boats in these things and just kind of all the way through and find your way to whatever you can find. Yeah, I can't recommend it enough. One of these days, we all have to get up there. We got to get up there at the same time. We'll take some pictures. We'll catch some big fish. It'll be great. So, yeah.
Love it, man.
Mhm.
And I'm excited that you get another chance so soon too. Like,
Yeah. Wasn't expecting it, but so it's my father-in-law and his wife's 10-year anniversary next year.
okay.
So he wouldn't be able to do the, trip that year with all the Microsoft guys. So he was like, well, I'm putting together a trip. We're going to do it, this year instead. We're going to do it. I've already got dates, we've already got a reservation, we're going to do it. Okay, yeah, cool. That sounds great. Yeah. Liz, can we do this? We can do this? Okay, yeah. Yeah. So, we put everything together and we said, sure, let's do it. And then we started inviting, all the people who, one, got us up there, and two, who, didn't get a chance to go last time. Like Grant. Grant didn't get to go last time. He had an option to either take me or Grant, and he was like, well, Alex hasn't gotten to go. Yeah, we'll take Alex.
Nice.
And then all of them hated me for a while. So,
because you outfished them.
I did, in fact.
Yes, you did.
And I'll do it again. Want to see me do it again?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I do.
But then he invited his brother, who's one of the Microsoft guys, and he was like, I would live up there if I could. So, yeah, let's do it. So they've invited the other Microsoft guys to try and figure out, hey, is this possible? Can you guys? And, people are still trying to get back to them. So,
right.
Yeah.
I can dig it, man.
I like it.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
So, yeah.
Well, boys, I've been busy this week. So Julia visited us last week, and then we talked. And when she came, she inspired me to pull out the resin printer, dust it off, clean it up, and all that jazz. And so I've been a little busy, with new prints.
Nice.
Right?
Yes.
So, gee, this one already has your name on it, right? For all those printing purposes. But then I found this really cool artist who is combining Pokemon with mechs. And so I was like,
oh, that's cool.
That is sick. And so this dude is definitely hefty. He's probably about the weight of a full soda can, right? Because I didn't realize that I could actually, in my splicer, make them hollow. So I actually got a Snorlax who is definitely a paperweight. He's an axe.
He's a chunky boy.
He sure is. He's even got a belly button. I haven't figured that one out. But anyways, but check this guy out. So it's a Gengar that's skull candied, right? But again, he's not hollowed out. So he's this
hefty,
big.
Hefty.
He's a hefty boy, right? Well, again, with the Pokemon that are meched out, right? So I got the trio. This is the Bulbasaur that's meched out.
Awesome.
But hold on just a second.
Charizard's going to be huge.
Well,
that's my guess.
No.
He's going to take 2 hands.
Does he come in pieces? Did you have to put them together? Print him like 6 parts and then glued them all together?
So again, it's just the first gen, right? Just and first evolution. And so Charmander, he's pretty sick. I like him, right?
Kind of chunky.
Yeah, he's a little bit.
Jetpack.
And then
looks like he's part of the Imperium of Man.
Right? And Bulbasaur's got some things going on, right? But honestly, guys, my most favorite is a Buddha Snorlax.
Buddha Snorlax.
Like, this guy's gonna sit on my desk. He's gonna go up here on my shelf. He's just so stinking cool.
Does he have a butt quack?
No butt quack. Wait, I mean, he doesn't even have.
We can change that.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, does
give
have
me
like
5 minutes? I'll give him a butt quack.
He does have like a little belly button, right?
And oh man,
and he just the coolest. So
yeah, I want to paint one now.
Yeah,
that one inspires me. I'd paint one of those in a heartbeat.
That
would
be
so much fun.
I love it. And so Julia, thank you for inspiring me to pull this thing back out, because it has been a real treat just printing new things again, and there are things that obviously I'm going to give away. But there are ones like that. So this guy is hollowed out. Like he's the weight of an empty can, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's so cool. So anyways, I've been geeking out this week and having a lot of fun with it. So
that is dope.
Yeah.
No, it just like, again, because like, so I know I've got the other one that you made for me, but I just like, so this guy, you know, sits.
That's right.
Sits up on my.
Right.
He hangs out.
He's not as big. So this guy is more of a dwarf size. And yes, Pop, that is an axe.
That's an axe.
That is an axe. But he's got a nice pipe, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see that? He's smoking a pipe. He's got his his frog kicker boots on, right? Like it's just there's so much good stuff about it, and I'm excited. It's just it's something.
You
fun.
made me that hedge. You made me that hedge knight. I haven't painted that yet either.
Yeah. So
he's on the list.
I'm definitely going to go the route now of hollowing them out though, because this guy is
he's chunky.
He's chunky. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That's dropping him on the table. Whereas this guy,
I couldn't even hear that.
Yeah, big difference. Big difference.
I'm deaf though, so
Well, there's that too. You got that going for you.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, he's chonky.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, these are.
No thanks.
This is hard to see. These are the two that I'm currently working on.
Definitely like the Canadian Sasquatch. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice, man.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you've got them on little posts.
Yeah. So literally, all that is, it's a piece of dowel that I bought a big piece of dowel and I chopped them down, and then this is poster tack.
Smart.
And I've got several, like I looking up above me, I've got several of them that are empty right now. But the ones that I'm painting, when I decide when I pick the ones I want to work on, I'll stick them to this. And I'm telling you, this makes such a difference. So like when I'm painting, I can easily, this thing's more than big enough for my hand.
Being able to hold on.
And I can turn him whatever way I want to, and I can, rotate him around. It makes things so much easier when you're, because you're working with such a tiny figure with a brush. I don't remember where I got the idea or I saw it. Oh, I remember. So, what is the name of the company? The company that makes Warhammer. They sell something like a printed plastic thing to mount figures to, and then they also make the fancy arm things that you can clip to it, and they charge an obnoxious amount of money for them.
Yeah, they're called Games Workshop.
Games Workshop, thank you. So they charge a stupid amount of money for their little holders. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not spending that kind of money for little, I need something, because I've painted without something like this. Some of my first models I started painting, I didn't really have anything. And I realized very quickly, no, I need something to put them on, because it does make a difference. And I just went and looked online and got the inspiration. And I was like, man, I can make something. And so I went to Home Depot. I think I bought the dowel, I got the dowel, and I don't think I cut these myself. I'm pretty sure I actually had them cut down at
smart.
Home Depot. They do them for free.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I went to the wood shop and I was like, hey, here's this dowel I want to buy. Cut it to, I can't remember what these are. I think they're 5 or 6 inches, something like that. I think they're 5 inches. I'm like, cut them down into 5-inch lengths for me. And he just chopped them, measured it out, and chopped them down into 5-inch pieces. And then I bought a thing of poster tack, which I still have plenty of.
Right.
And I have like 5 or 6 of these. That, depending on how many models I'm working, like these are the 2 I'm working on right now. And I just have a collection. And so like whatever models that I'm currently working on, I just stick them to that. Now, this guy, he doesn't fit. I tried.
No way.
I tried really hard. What ended up happening with him was, I think when I was painting him, I put him on dowel originally.
Yeah.
I put him on like fresh poster tack, and I used the dowel long enough to do the base. I painted all of this, and then once I was kind of done with the lower half of his body, and I could hold him, that at that point I kind of held him, and I just moved him with my hands, because he's a chunky boy. If I were to do it again, I would probably find or make a new mount, something bigger to be able to hold something this size. But yeah, no, it makes such a difference to be able to mount a model onto a dowel, and then that just gives you the freedom to, like, I sit him on my desk, and then I have my light so I can see him close up, and then I just kind of paint as I go. This guy's gonna be cool. His beard, it's hard to see this, but his beard is white.
Nice.
So he's gonna be the old man.
Nice.
And he's got a sweet haircut. It's got the Pidgey.
That guy's got a mohawk.
So, but yeah, like, what he does? Oh, he does. Oh, that's dope. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I like dwarves. I love painting dwarves. They're so much fun, because they have like a bunch of different like leather pieces, and they're usually carrying giant weapons. Yeah, no, those are some of my favorites to paint.
You shall have.
I love seeing them come to life, because it's fun. You can have my axe.
Awesome. Well, boys, I think it's time for question.
Send it. So let me change music real quick. Switching that for that.
Okay, boys. So I have been in some deep conversation over the last week with my peers. One specifically who has been a brother to me since Nashville. And just
I've been since Shelby.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
But the conversation has led to leadership, and the leadership qualities that we look for, but also the qualities that we want to have for those who are in our sphere of influence, right? I don't want to say under our authority, because there's only one authority that I want to be under, and that's the Lord's. But when they're under the area of our influence, when they're under the area of, we're going to do this together kind of deal. Gentlemen, my question to you, and then I'll give you mine, is what are the leadership qualities that instantly you say, yep, let's go?
Ooh.
Oh, you mean like leadership qualities, like you, like I will follow you in a heartbeat?
Bingo.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's easy.
We could go for a long time with this one.
Yes, we could. And we will do the opposite of this on episode 500.
Yes.
You will hear me talk like Carl.
Oh no.
First and foremost, one of the first things when I see in a leader that makes me go, I want to follow you, is a leader that takes care of their people. That right there, that alone, the best Marines I've ever had the pleasure of working with and working for were the ones that, yeah, we worked hard, but you know what? They took care of their Marines. Physically, emotionally, I'd say even spiritually. Like the ones that genuinely cared about. I use the example. So he's a retired master gunny now. Shout outs to retired master guns Will Call. He was a gunny when I knew him the first time. I first worked with him. And that man, I would follow anywhere because he said what he was hard. He was a hard person to work for, but he was also the kind of person that he took care of his Marines, and he lived by that mantra. He made sure that we were taken care, we were fed, that we were, I got accused of doing something that I wasn't supposed, like, it was a completely false accusation is what it was.
Yeah.
And I have never seen a man immediately go, they did what? Hold on 1 second. And before I could say another word, he was out the door, drove down to the headquarters office to a Marine that was senior to him and proceeded to chew him out of, who do you think you are?
Wow.
Talking to my Marines this way, and just completely like took care of this situation.
Wow.
He knew he was invested in you as a person, not just you as a Marine. He knew who you were. He knew who your family was. He knew who he knew all of the Marines' kids. He was intimately familiar with you as, not just you as a Marine, but you as a person, and made sure that you were taken care of. And that kind of leadership, just immediately, it was like, this is a guy that I would, like, if he called me up tomorrow, again, he's doing something now, like working for some congressman or doing something or another. He lives in DC, but he's the kind of guy, if he called me up and said, hey, I've got a job and I want you to come work for me to do this, in a heartbeat. Wouldn't even have to ask twice. Tell me when, tell me where. I would do it because of who he was as a Marine. That kind of leadership to me speaks volumes.
Yeah.
The kind of leader that is invested in his people. That my last CO that I worked for was the same kind of leader, in the fact that we worked hard, we did really well, but he was also the kind of leader that was like, make sure that it's not just you as a person, it's make sure that your family's taken care of. And if you need to take care of something, communicate it. Don't keep it close to the chest. Let us know what's going on, but go and do it. Like, don't, that kind of leadership to me, just, it speaks volumes. And those are the kind of people that our CO, my previous CO, when he left the squadron, I already know he's going to be a colonel someday. He'll probably be a general. I would not be surprised if he eventually becomes at least a 1-star, if not more. Like, he's just that kind of guy. And it's obvious. Like, the first time you work with him, it's like, wow, who is this dude? I want to work for him again. So, all right,
That's
yeah,
good, bud.
I'll keep it at that because I could keep going on for days, but those are the
Definitely.
kind of leaders that I look to.
Nice. Alex?
Well, to piggyback on what Greg was saying.
Oh, oof. Thanks, Chief.
You're welcome.
Ugh.
Yeah. What he's described is the kind of people that you want to work for, right? There's one other caveat. You want to work for somebody or work with somebody who is willing to do the same thing that they have asked you to do.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
For example, the guy that I work for right now, this dude comes and plays Magic with me on Fridays. He knows the pain. He understands the pain. It happens.
The struggle is real.
Right? The struggle is real. But he is one of those guys that, he takes care of us. He looks out for everybody. If there's something going on with the family, if I go, hey, man, my kid is out of school and my wife can't cover down. I need to take a special lib day. He says, okay, yeah, cool. That's great. Go. Be with your family. Do what you got to do.
Right.
At the same time, if I'm like, hey, I'm going to take, my other guy and we're going to go and do some stuff. He goes, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll be there in like 5 minutes. Chief, we're going in to do maintenance. He goes, yeah, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Okay.
Nice.
So we go in and get everything opened up. We get all the paperwork taken care of, and we're down there, elbows deep and stuff. Can't really see it, but I'm like covered in carbon dust. I did a very good job of washing my hands. But we were, my buddy and I, we were both, elbows deep inside of turbine generators today, reseating brushes and cleaning everything out, getting the machines ready for them to come up whenever we're ready to go. And I look over about 10 minutes in and, who's in the other motor generator or the turbine generator but Chief. He's elbows deep in the other one, getting just as dirty as the two of us are. You want to work for the people that say, hey, I need you to do this. Don't worry, I'll
be right
share
there.
some of the load.
Yeah.
You don't get that everywhere. You get a lot of people that come to you and go, hey, man, I need you to do this. Okay, yeah, cool, I'll get it done. And then you come back to them, 10, 20 minutes, half an hour later. Hey, we're done. And they're still sitting there on the computer. I don't want to work for somebody like that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Plus, it's bowling with the boys, man. We're sitting around waiting for somebody to come close this out. You get, that's when the best conversations happen.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Bowling with the boys. And when your leader or your chief or, something along those lines is also in there, you get to learn some really cool stuff.
Right?
So, yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
The leadership I look to. Oh, what's up? Smart Home? Smart Home says asking for feedback, accepting feedback, not shying away from hard conversations, and willing to admit being wrong. Someone unthreatened and secure in their leadership enough to listen to subordinates and also respectfully challenge superiors without overcompensating or undercompensating. Ego is in check. They're there to get it right, not to personally be right. Okay, Liz, if you want to take mine, that's fine. You go ahead and do you. No, just kidding. No, that's a good word. Mine is something similar. The leader I'll follow is not there to advance themselves.
Yeah.
Because the leader who is there to advance themselves will step on everybody to do it. The leader I'm willing to follow, the leader I will wholeheartedly say, okay, let's go, is the one who has, like Greg, you and Alex and Smart Home have said, the one that reaches back to pull together with the rest. There is such a joy when you're getting elbows deep, Alex, like you said, with those who care enough to see you, to really see you, not just as a body who will fill the space or do the job or whatever, but to see you as someone who will eventually replace them. I love that. I will follow that leader all day long.
Yep.
Because there's this sense of inclusion. There's this sense of, it's not about me, it's about us. Better yet, it's not about us, it's about you. You know, Scripture tells us that Jesus gave up everything that was his, became a servant, humbled himself, that we would be saved. And so the idea of servant leadership is foundational in what I know to be true because of the Bible and because of my faith. But when I see it lived out by other people, I'm attracted to that. In my mind and in my heart, and my hands will follow. That's the leadership I want to follow. So, good work, gentlemen.
Good question.
Good work.
That was a really good question.
Thank you. And I know we'll play the opposite direction with that one very soon.
Episode 500. It's a thing.
Philip just threw an interesting look up for the uncles. Tip to Tip Japan Trip by Ludwig and Michael Reeves on YouTube. They're doing the same premise across China right now. It's not a family channel content creators, but what he's talking about, these guys, they took from southern tip to northern tip of Japan, they took a motorcycle ride.
Oh my.
So they're riding tandem, 2 bikes, and they're riding through Japan without Google, without phones, all that jazz. And so they're trying to find their way north to get this thing done. It's interesting. It very much is interesting. So thanks, bud. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
All right. Dad jokes.
It's that time.
It's that time. I think we got time for, let's say, 2 apiece. Sound good?
2. Let's do it.
All right. Gentlemen, with April being just around the corner, why is April so clean?
Yeah, I don't know.
May showers?
Very close, because it showers all the time.
To the person who stole my case of energy drinks, I hope you can't sleep at night.
I haven't heard that twist on it. I like it.
This one's a little longer, but I'll run through it fast. String walks into a bar and asks for a drink. The bartender says, "We don't serve strings. Get out." So String goes outside and ties himself in a knot and walks back in to ask for a drink. Bartender says, "Hey, you're that String. We don't serve strings. Get out." String goes outside and messes up his hair. Goes back inside to ask for a drink again. Bartender says, "Look, String, we don't serve strings here." String says back, "String? I'm afraid not."
Wow.
Yo. Nani? And this is probably on the nose. Why don't people trust April 1st?
Because it's a fool?
Yeah, it's full of fools.
Hmm.
Meh, meh.
What's a skeleton's favorite type of road?
twist. I don't know.
A dead end.
But
Yeah.
G. Okay, got him.
Priest, a minister, and a rabbit walk into a bar. The rabbit says, I think I'm a typo.
I have a typo.
I'm a typo. I love it. I love it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes episode 234 of Brothers in Arms podcast. You know, it's funny. I sit at the table with different people every week. And somehow in this last few months, people are discovering that we have a podcast. That
What?
I am in a podcast with my two younger brothers. And they're like, are you kidding me? I was like, no. How long you been doing it? About 5 years. Really? Yeah, we got about 200 and some odd episodes. What? And so people are just flatlined by the fact that the three of us meet every week, or at least we try every week.
Just about.
On this thing called twitch.tv/Brothers in Arms podcast. And you can join us too. You can come on out and jump into our chat and be like the cool people who've been here, like Fortuo, who is my son Philip, or Thomas Richmond 941, who is our dad. Yeah. Or the illustrious Liz Richmond, who is Smart Home. But you too can join us here on twitch.tv/Brothers in Arms podcast, or you can catch this podcast anywhere podcasts are distributed, like, I don't know, say, what's that one, Spotify or Apple Podcasts, or even Amazon Music. Yeah, who would have guessed that you would find our lovely voices on that channel? If you'd like to just watch us, you can check out this video tomorrow on our YouTube channel. And you can find that at Brothers in Arms Podcast. That's all one word. So, before we hit that magic button, gentlemen, any parting remarks to share with the masses?
Yes, as always, continue to drink your water, take your Motrin, change your socks.
It's a good plan.
It's always a good plan.
Alex?
You have just over 2 weeks left.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
To do what?
Do your taxes.
Do your taxes. There it is.
I started mine today.
Hey, good job, Bob. Good job.
Proud of myself.
Good job. And folks, be the leader you want to follow. We talked about it tonight. You love those qualities? Rock on. Be that for someone else. Be that one for your family. Be that one for your marriage. Be that one for your study group. Be that one for your D&D. Be that one for whatever it is. Be the leader that you want to be, that you want to follow. You know? So that you can take care of yourself, so that you can take care of others. Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you. I love you very much.
I love you too.
I love you, brother.
Ooh, Pop throws in an idea. How about planning a future podcast where your faithful viewers give you ideas to talk about or questions to discuss? Just a thought.
Ooh.
That's not a bad idea.
I like it.
Idea.
I like it a lot. Yeah, and Liz likes it too. Way to go. Let's find a way to make that possible. You know what? I've learned that our Twitch chat is always open. Even if we're not live, the Twitch chat is always open. So, do this for us. Put it in the Twitch chat. I think that's fair. Twitch.tv/Brothers in Arms podcast. Not just a hat rack. Never has been, Pop. Never has been. Twitch.tv/Brothers in Arms podcast. Drop it in there. We'd love to have it. Gentlemen, I already have said it, but I'm going to say it again. I love you.
I love you
I
too.
love you too, brother.
Folks, take care of yourselves. You can take care of each other, and we'll see you here next time on Brothers in Arms podcast. Y'all take care now.
Bye.
Bye.
Do your taxes.
Do your taxes.
Do the tax break.
I already said it.
You did. but I like your
Yeah.
beat it. It was fun.
That's fair.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Bye.